Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing well. If you're at work, hope you get off soon. Enjoy your Friday and enjoy your weekend. Hope everybody has a great weekend, spending it, building your business, learning, reading, going out, spending time with relatives, kids, whatever. As long as you're just enjoying yourself and using your time wisely, that's the most important thing. So, today I'm going to do the financial tip of the week. First thing we have to do is shout out our sponsor. It's in the title. It's brother DeRay Austin out of Texas was gracious enough to sponsor this live stream today. Black owned business. It's his own business, not an MLMer. He is his own business. So he is giving away a free financial guide. Again, it's free financial guide. So if you want to learn about finance or just general financial tips, please go to theaustincollab.com. That's www.theaustincollab.com. As soon as you go on the website, there will be an option to get the guide. So it's a free, again, I got to keep saying free because, even if you have to pay for it, even if it's a small cost, people still don't want to pay for financial information, which I don't understand. But this is free. So there's no excuse not to go get this guide and just learn from this brother. He's trying to educate our people. We had a real good conversation. We go on the same page. He is all about building wealth for the black community. That's what I'm about. I'm about building wealth for the black community. All the other stuff, whatever. I don't care about our community. My main goal is to build wealth for the community. I don't care about all the other stuff. I don't care about the politics. I don't care about Trump. I don't care about none of that stuff. My mission is for us to build wealth, grow as a people, and truly be competitive in this economy and in this world. This is a global economic competition. It's a global economic competition. We need to be part of it. Seriously, we need to be part of it. So if you want a free financial guide, go to theaustincollab.com and you'll see the guide. You'll be able to get it. So the financial tip of the week today is value stocks. Value stocks are stocks that they say are undervalued in the market. So they may be price. You may look at the share price and it may be lower than what the company really should be. So an example of something that could maybe be considered a value stock is like AT&T or McDonald's. Those are examples of that, what I guess could be considered value stocks. So a value stock is something that is undervalued with the market. So it could be smart as an investor to get it because you may get it at a lower price when you buy it. And then, let's say in the long term or even, maybe in a year or two, the price actually goes up to what it should be. So they were saying how like McDonald's was like, I think it was like 3-4 years ago, it was priced at like $90 a share, which, I guess was considered kind of low for what it should be. It's McDonald's. Then by the end of the year, it was at like $97 a share. So it went up $7 a share in like 10 months. So, that would be a good time to buy it low because when it actually gets to the price that it should be, you'll have that stock and you will have that equity. Blue chip stocks. Yeah. What's up, Lisa? Yeah. Blue chip stocks are like large. They're called like large cap stocks, which are well developed companies. So that's like Walmart. That's like Target. I guess Coca-Cola, something like that. That will be considered a blue chip stock because those are well established companies. So those are also called large cap stocks, which are a little different than mid cap stocks or small cap stocks. Mid cap stocks are like middle sized companies, and then small cap stocks are small sized companies. Large cap stocks are less risky because they're well established. Of course, if a company is new and it's really not that established, they don't have a lot of assets, it's more risky because, they're not established. They're not a household name. They don't have a sound business model. They haven't been in business for years. So small cap or mid cap stocks are a little bit riskier than large cap stocks or blue chip stocks. So they're, definitely, I would say, good to invest in. And like I said, the risk is not as high because they are well established companies and they're household names. So, the tip for this week was value stocks. Those are kind of different than growth stocks. Growth stocks are seen to be, I guess, growing faster than the market. So those stocks probably won't pay a lot of dividends. If you have that stock, they probably won't pay a lot of dividends because they're putting it right back into the business trying to grow it. A value stock, may pay dividends, but like I said, you're going to be getting it at a lower price than what I guess it should be valued at. So I hope that was helpful. I also want to talk about Snapchat a little bit. Anybody on the stream now? Did anybody buy Snapchat? Let me know. Please let me know if you bought Snapchat. I did. There were a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people were saying, I'm not going to buy it yet. I want to wait. It's not a profitable company. It's a new IPO. I usually don't buy when it's a new IPO because there's so much hype around it. I don't want to. I mean, my perspective on it is I invest, number one, for the long term. So I don't really care what it does now, tomorrow, next year, 2 years. I'm in for the long term. So that's why I bought it. I don't plan on selling it anytime soon. I mean, I'm getting stocks for kids and grandkids. I'm getting stocks for unborn grandkids. So that's the first reason why I bought it is because that's the first reason why I bought it is because it's for the long term. The second reason why I bought it is because I use it. If you use it, why not invest in it? I think I put a post up yesterday. If you spend money with the company, why not have equity? Like, you want to just spend all this money in wherever you go, Target, like I say, Target or Walmart, or you got an iPhone, or you got Nikes, you got Jordans, you got Polo, whatever you use. Chipotle, if you go to Chipotle all the time, buy a stock at Chipotle. If you use it, why not have equity? Like, it's really common sense. Someone yesterday commented on the post was like, I agree with this 100%. I don't know why people don't see that. I don't get it either. I mean, if you're going to spend money and be a consumer, and with your money, they're building wealth off your money. So you're going to go to the store and spend money and build wealth for them by giving them money, but you won't build wealth for yourself to invest in the company. That doesn't make sense to me, especially when share prices are so low. Like with Snapchat, I didn't get a chance to get it at 17. I don't know if it was offered at 17. I guess the people, the rich people got it first. I got it at like 24 and a half. And that's still not a lot of money. $24 to buy a share of Snapchat. If you on Snapchat all the time and you get your filters and you just on there sending DM messages, whatever, if you're on there all the time taking videos, why not spend $24 to invest in the company? I know you have $24. Got it at $24.48. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out this queen, Natasha D. Wade. Shout out that queen. She got Snapchat at $24.48. That's good. And it went up again today. Everybody was saying that, I guess it went up to like 25 something and it went down by the time to close. And then today it went up again. Today it closed at 27.09. So just today it went up again. Now, of course, it might not. When Monday comes or next day it might go down. All right, whatever. But it did go up. So I got it because I use it. Why not have equity if I use it? And it's for the long term. And it wasn't a lot of money. $24? I know you got $24. I know you have 20. You just spent $25 on something stupid. I know you did. Somebody on here spent $24 on something stupid. I know you did. Whether it was food, whether it was you want a new purse, whether you bought some shoes, it's Friday, it's income tax season, you try and get fresh, you trying to go to the strip club, whatever. I know you spent $24 on something stupid, coffee at Starbucks, whatever, McDonald's, fast food, whatever. I know you spent $24 on something, so why not spend it on Snapchat? Terrence never hit me back. My bad. Yesterday was crazy. My bad. Yeah, I know you was talking about Snapchat. I'm gonna call you later. But if you got $24 to spend on something stupid, why not spend it on something? Like, I don't get it. So, I mean, Snap, I don't know if it's going to grow. They're saying Evan Spiegel might be the next Mark Z. Who knows? At the end of the day, I want people to keep this in mind, too. I don't care what analyst says, whatever, what person on Facebook tries to predict. Nobody knows. Nobody knows for sure how the stock is going to perform. That's with any stock. So don't have anybody on here or on anywhere, any analysts on CNBC or Fox Business, whatever, saying they know what it's going to do. No, you don't. Nobody knows what it's going to do. It's called a random walk. There's a book that was written called A Random Walk Down Wall Street, where they did a study where they put the best financial analysts from Wall Street in a room with monkeys, and they had darts up with different stocks. The best analysts, the best portfolio managers would pick the best stocks that they think would do good against monkeys who threw darts and it randomly hit on different stocks. And they said the monkeys beat the analysts most of the time. Seriously, it's called A Random Walk Down Wall Street. Go get the book. It's by, I think, Burton Malkiel, something, that's his name. So that random walk means that nobody knows specifically how a stock is going to perform. That's with any stock, especially Snapchat. You do not know. No one knows specifically. You can have theory, you can have predictions, you can look at past performance, whatever, but you don't know specifically how a stock's going to perform. So that just shows that monkeys could pick stocks and still build wealth, because it's just, you want to be diversified. It really does. Don't get caught up in, should I pick this? Should I pick? No, just pick whatever. Pick what you use and be well diversified and be consistent. If you do that, then you're going to build wealth, and keep it for the long term. Don't try to get in and out. It's not a casino. I don't recommend day trading. I'm not big on day trading. I'm big on building wealth for the long term. Warren Buffett says, if you don't want to have a stock for at least 10 years, don't think of owning it for 10 minutes. I'll repeat it again. Warren Buffett, the billionaire, said if you don't plan on having a stock for at least 10 years, don't have it for 10 minutes. So that means invest for the long term. So yes, I did buy Snap. I see all the kids using it, and they were saying also like the younger generation, like I guess people that are like 10, 11, that's all they use. They don't really use Facebook. So, and they said that's a hard demographic to really tap into, and Snap has tapped into that because they definitely got the kids. Every time I go somewhere, I went to my little cousin's birthday party. She's like 11. All the kids were on Snapchat. They weren't on Facebook. They weren't really on Instagram like that. They were on Snapchat. So, if it grows, who knows? I don't know. I bought it. I use it. I invest in it. So, if you use it, why not invest in it? So that's pretty much it for today. So remember, value stocks, those are stocks that are typically undervalued with the market. And then over the long term, they can, go back to what they're priced at. So if you buy them low, then, when they go back up, you see that equity, you see that share price increase. So your money increases. So that's the financial tip of the week, value stocks, Snapchat. If you haven't bought it already, you might want to think about buying it. A lot of people ask me how. The first thing you have to do is open a brokerage account. I did a video previously on how to do that. I did it with E-Trade, but you don't have to use E-Trade. You can use Scott Trade. You can use TD Ameritrade. You could use Charles Schwab. It doesn't matter. Just so if you want to buy Snapchat, you have to open a brokerage account first, link your bank account, and then put the money from your bank account into the brokerage account. And then that gives you the ability to buy Snapchat if you please. The symbol is SNAP. S-N-A-P. My bad, somebody called me. So if you want to buy Snap and you're looking for it but you can't find it, the symbol is SNAP. S-N-A-P. So, if you want to buy it, that's how you do it. So before I close, let me give a shout out to the sponsor again. It's DeRay Austin out of Texas. He is founder of the Austin Collab. So go to www.theaustincollab.com. He's giving a free, I got to keep saying free, because people love free stuff. Sometimes people won't support you unless it's free, which is crazy. But it's a free financial guide. Go to www.theaustincollab.com. That is our sponsor for today. Black-owned business. Support black-owned businesses. Always buy black if you can. Sometimes it can be hard to pill situation, but at least make an attempt to buy black. White people, they don't support black businesses. They don't go out and say, we want to support a black-owned business. But we will give our unconditioned loyalty to businesses where the people do not look like us and they do not hire us. That doesn't make sense to me. So the reason why I go so hard on supporting black businesses and buying black is because we got to flip the script. I mean, we're just doing really what's common sense. The Arabs hire their own, support their own. They don't spend money with black people. The Asians, they hire their own, they support their own. They don't spend money with black people. They suck money out of the community, whether it's the nail shops, whether it's the weave shops, food. They suck money out of our community, and we don't get nothing in return. Reciprocity. There's no reciprocity. So, of course, I like Chinese food too. Of course, I still buy Chinese food here and there, but we have to change the relationship. I will support a black-owned business before I support anybody else. I don't care. Black-owned businesses. The hoodie I get on. Milano D. Ruse. This is in Philly. If you're not in Philly, probably not familiar with it, but this is a black-owned business. I support. If you have a black-owned business, I will support you. Send me a message. Hit me up on Facebook, whatever. We have to support our own. So the sponsor, support this brother. He was gracious enough to reach out and buy an ad, so we're going to support him. TheAustinCollab.com. It's a free financial guide, so make sure you check it out. If you want to build wealth, check that out. You can hit me up. If you want to buy Snapchat, go buy it. It's Snap on the New York Stock Exchange, SNAP. So if you want to build wealth, do it. Don't just talk about it, do it. I'm tired of everybody talking, I'm going to do this, that. If you want to do it, just do it. Do it. We don't have time to waste. I don't have time to waste. I don't want to, go back and forth, about people that aren't trying to build. If you're serious about building, let's build it. Let's build our own community. Let's build our own. Don't complain about Trump. I don't care about his speech the other night. After his speech, the stock market went up 350 points. So if you want to complain about Trump's speech the other night, how horrible it was, the next day, the stock market went up 350 points. So I don't care about Trump. Whatever it is, what it is. I'm looking at my investment account and saying, okay, I might not like Trump, but I like that the stock market is going up and I'm building wealth off of Trump, what he's saying or what he's doing for business or whatever. So let's build wealth. The AustinCollab.com is the sponsor. Go there, get a free financial guide. Let's build wealth.